In an age of empires and gods, one man's story would change the course of history, echoing through millennia as a testament to faith and liberation. This is the story of Moses, a prince of Egypt who became a prophet of God. His life began in peril. A Hebrew child born under a decree of death, placed in a reed basket and set adrift on the Nile. He was saved by an unlikely hand. Pharaoh's own daughter. Raised in the splendors of the royal court, Moses grew up as a prince of Egypt, but his heart was never far from his true people. After a fateful act of justice forced him into exile, he became a shepherd in the land of Midian. It was there, in the solitude of the desert, that his true calling was revealed. On the sacred slopes of Mount Horeb, an extraordinary sight stopped him in his tracks. A bush engulfed in flames, yet not consumed. From within the fire, the voice of God spoke, commanding Moses to return to Egypt and deliver his people from bondage. With his brother Aaron at his side, Moses stood before the most powerful man in the world, the Pharaoh of Egypt, and delivered a simple but audacious demand. "Let my people go." Pharaoh's heart was hardened, his refusal absolute. So began a divine confrontation, a series of 10 devastating plagues unleashed upon the land of Egypt. The mighty Nile, the lifeblood of the kingdom, turned to blood. Swarms of frogs, gnats, and flies descended upon the people. Pestilence struck their livestock, and boils afflicted their bodies. Hail of fire rained from the heavens, and a cloud of locusts, so thick it blotted out the sun, devoured every green thing. Finally, a profound darkness fell over Egypt, a shadow that could be felt, presaging the final, most heart-wrenching plague. Faced with unimaginable loss, a broken Pharaoh finally relented. Under the cover of night, the Israelites began their great departure, a mass exodus from the land that had enslaved them for centuries. But Pharaoh's change of heart was fleeting. With his army of chariots, he pursued the fleeing Hebrews to the shores of the Red Sea, trapping them between the water and his advancing soldiers. In this moment of utter desperation, Moses raised his staff over the waters. A mighty wind howled through the night, and the sea parted, creating a dry path between towering walls of water. The Israelites crossed on the seabed, escaping to the other side. As the last of them reached safety, the Egyptian army charged into the passage. Moses once again stretched out his hand, and the walls of water collapsed, crashing down and swallowing the Pharaoh's army in a churning maelstrom. On the other side of the sea, the journey was far from over. Moses led his people to the foot of Mount Sinai, a mountain shrouded in smoke, fire, and thunder. He ascended into the divine presence, and there, amidst the awesome power of the Almighty, he received a sacred covenant etched by the finger of God onto 2 tablets of stone. The 10 Commandments, a moral and spiritual law to guide the new nation. For 40 years, he guided his people through the wilderness, shaping them from a tribe of slaves into a nation of faith. Though he would never step foot in the promised land himself, he saw it from a distance, his life's mission complete. His story is not just one of miracles and plagues, but of a journey from servitude to freedom, a powerful narrative of faith's ability to defy empires and a leader's courage to answer a divine call. The legacy of Moses endures, a timeless epic of liberation that continues to inspire hope and courage in the hearts of millions across the globe.